What's up, guys? Today we are reviewing the Eclat I don't know, I'm gonna say both. We're reviewing the Eclat Mirage tires. I'm gonna turn off the HDR thing on my phone because it's making me look like I have lipstick on. I don't, my lips are just very dry right now. This bird is like determined to chirp louder than me. Anyway, this is the Eclat Mirage tire. It comes in both a folding Kevlar bead and also just a standard wire bead. It comes in 3 sizes, I believe. I know for sure it comes in 2.35 and 2.45, but I also believe there is one smaller size that they did make or still make, or I don't know. The folding ones all weigh around the 20 ounce mark. Since it is a folding Kevlar bead, it's gonna be one of the lightest tires on the market, but the steel wire versions will be a little bit heavier. It's got this really neat all around tread pattern. It's got this cool little grind wall on it to prevent damage from grinding. To top it all off, it was made by Maxxis. Now, speaking of Maxxis tires, they make a BMX tire called the Grifter, which I had reviewed in the past and which I had said is pretty much, all things considered, probably the greatest BMX tire ever. I think from what I remember, the one downside I could think of was that it was just pretty expensive, which makes sense. And the Kevlar versions of these tires are also really expensive. I believe they run for 50 each, maybe 60 each. Maybe 40 each, I don't know. I just know that they're up there. Now, the one thing I said in the Maxxis Grifter video is if there was one tire that could one-up it, it could be the Eclat Mirage tire, because the Eclat Mirage tire is basically a Maxxis Grifter with a different tread design that's made for riding street. I have had these since the beginning of the year. So far, they have done me fantastic. They are very lightweight. They do feel nice. I really like the tread pattern. It feels really smooth, but it does have some grip on it. It does have there's like a tread pattern there. It's not like a slick tire. The grind wall does seem to do its job. One other thing I forgot to mention is on the inside, it's got the silk shield casing, which is just another extra added layer of protection for grinding. The Maxxis Grifter also had that. Pretty much the only difference between the Maxxis Grifter and the Eclat Mirage tire is going to be the tread pattern, and that this one has like that little grind sidewall protection thing. They both have the silk shield, but this one's got that extra. It's almost like a little band of rubber that goes around the tire. That's supposed to be what hits the ledge instead of the sidewall, and it does its job pretty well. These things have very minimal grind damage for 4 months of use. Comes with a pretty cool big hot patch as well, even though it kind of does wear off the more you grind on it, but the Maxxis one does that too. So really, if I'm being honest, everything I said about the Grifter, I could say about this. It's a great tire. Like, you're not gonna regret buying this thing. So like the Maxxis Grifter is a very well-known tire. It's a lot of park rider and like contest riders' tire of choice because it's such a good tire for park and for dirt riding. But not a lot of people knew that it could hold up to street riding very well, which I definitely made sure to mention in my review of the tire. This one, it is a street oriented tire, so they made this tire with street riding specifically in mind. I'm pretty sure their mission was to create the lightest BMX tire that could hold up to the toughest of street riding, and I think they've done their job with that. I have ridden a lot of park and a lot of street on this tire, and it does hold up fantastic. But one thing I cannot say in this review is that it's amazing for dirt, because I haven't tried it yet. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hold up pretty well, because again, it's not a slick tire. The only thing I'd be worried about is that this thing wouldn't have enough grip on the dirt. But all things considered, I'm pretty sure the grip on it is gonna be pretty good. I'm gonna kill this freaking bird. But just by looking at it and just by like my experience with other tires, I'm sure this thing's gonna do fine in dirt. And if you have this tire and you ride dirt, definitely leave a comment and let us know how it does. But other than that, all things considered, this thing could technically one-up the Maxxis Grifter. Now, there is one crucial thing, to me at least, that stops this thing from being the absolute best BMX tire there is, and that is the size of it. This is supposed to be a 2.4 tire. It's not even supposed to be a 2.4. It's supposed to be a 2.45. And it's pretty much a 2.3 maybe, if we're being nice. It's not very big. Me personally, I like it when my tires are as fat as I am. Now, I do understand that not everyone in the world likes that, but I know a lot of people do. This, unfortunately, is not gonna fit the bill for most of those people. It's not as big as they say it is. It's definitely not a 2.45.
Yeah, look at the difference. These aren't even, those are 2.4s. These are supposed to be 2.45. What are you doing?
The Demolition Momentums are 2.35s, and they're almost like twice the size of this. Now, given technically Momentums are like 2.5s really, but these are definitely not 2.4s. Really, they're more like 2.3s. And the 2.35 size that they come in is gonna be even smaller than this. So, I don't know, that's my one thing about this tire, is that I just wish it would be bigger. If it was, it would be my absolute favorite BMX tire ever. It's got a good tread pattern, it's not slippery, it squeaks. I know there's a lot of people that buy tires solely because they squeak. These ones do squeak. They will hold up great for street riding. They'll do great for park. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do great for dirt. I would would pretty much say that it is the greatest BMX tire ever. Actually, I'm gonna say it's gonna be tied with the Maxxis Grifter. I'll say those are just like the two elites for BMX tires, and that the only real downsides is that this one really isn't as big as you think it's gonna be, and they're really expensive. But other than that, these are amazing tires, and I definitely do recommend them. I'd say this is as good as, if not maybe a hair better than the Maxxis Grifter tire. I'd say they're pretty much both tied for first place, just overall quality wise. Like, yeah, they are really expensive, but you are gonna get what you pay for. These are gonna be amazing tires that are gonna last you a very long time, and that are gonna hold up to pretty much everything you can throw at them. At least in my experience. I know that there's people that have blown out sidewalls left and right on Maxxis Grifters, and I'm sure people have blown out Kevlar versions of these, but in my experience, the Maxxis Grifter and the Eclat Mirage tires I have had zero problems with, other than they're not really as fat as I wish they'd be. Especially this one. Like, cause the 2.4 Maxxis Grifters, those are pretty big, but I just wish they were just like a hair bigger. These ones, I wish they were like a decent bit bigger. Definitely not as fat as I am. But if you don't care about the size of a tire, it pretty much is the best BMX tire. If you're looking for strength, durability, weight savings, it's a great tire that you can depend on. Eclat Mirage tires and Maxxis Grifter tires are gonna fit the bill for that. Make sure you go watch my review of the Maxxis Grifter tires as well. I'll leave a link to that video in the description of this video. I think we're gonna wrap this video up by showing you all the clips that I've gotten with these tires on, because I'm switching them out for something else. And here's your hint. I'm gonna be a hype beast again, just in a different color. If you want a more in-depth review, well, pseudo review on these tires, definitely go check out the Maxxis Grifter review. This will not be the last time I ride these tires. I'm sure eventually down the line I will throw these on again and ride them for a while. And what I can do is I can do like a long-term review, because yeah, I did ride these for 4 months, but technically that's not that long. I can do a follow-up review. So this review of the Mirage tires, great tire, 9.5 out of 10, just like the Maxxis Grifter. So we will wrap up this video with all the nifty clips I've gotten riding these tires. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions. Tell me what your experience with these tires are, if you've ever experienced them. Tell me what you think is the best BMX tire of all time, all things considered. Price, weight, can it hold up to dirt, street, park, tread pattern? Performance-wise, I'd say the Mirage and the Maxxis Grifter tires are probably the best you could get. Share this video around, help spread the information. And then last but not least, if you enjoy the content that I put out and you haven't already, go ahead, subscribe for more, and hit the bell notification so you can be ready for the next tire review that I do. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. I gotta go make 2 other videos. I'll see you guys next time.
That's what I said. That's what I
Oh.
Whatever. Oh.
Ooh. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, that one. Yes. Okay, that was. Oh. Okay.